On this week's show, we cover the boys varsity games versus Berlin, Waterford Half Moon, and Cambridge, and the girls softball games versus Berlin, Cambridge, and Whitehall. All that and more on This Week in SCC Sports. Welcome to This Week in SCC Sports. I'm your host, the voice of the Saints, Brandon KARAM, SCC Class of 2020. This week we start with varsity baseball. On Tuesday, the boys faced off against Waterford Half Moon at Veterans Memorial Park. Both teams struggled to muster any offense as TILLMAN pitched a complete game, striking out 14 batters in the 2-1 win. KARAM led the Saints on offense with 2 hits, and CUSTER added 1 hit and 1 RBI in the win. On Wednesday, the boys faced Berlin. In a dominant performance on both offense and defense, the Saints came away with a 24-0 victory. Josh Van Patten, Dante Marin, KARAM, and Jake Hart all collected multiple hits for the Saints. Jay Flynn pitched 4 innings, allowing 2 hits and striking out 9 batters. Here's Jay.
I think with the help of Coach LeMasney, Coach Long has given me a lot of advice. I think it really helped with my control. Coach Long told me to change speeds, be able to just throw strikes today, and that's what I tried to do my best to do.
The softball team also had success against Berlin, picking up a 12-0 victory. Julia MURDICK led the Saints with 3 hits and 2 RBIs, and Ani Crocker added 2 hits and 1 RBI. Victoria Albert pitched 5 innings and struck out 9 batters in the win. On Friday, the boys took on Cambridge. The Saints' offense was the big story in this game, scoring 17 runs. Caden Lurch led with 3 hits and 4 RBIs, and Nick Winslow added 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Dante Marin pitched 4 innings, allowing only 1 hit and striking out 2 batters in the 17-0 victory. Also on Friday, the girls' softball team took on Cambridge. In an offensive slugfest, the Lady Saints lost 14-12. Molly O'Reilly collected 3 hits, 5 RBIs, and 2 home runs, and CASSIDY HAYNER added a home run and 2 RBIs in the loss. On Saturday, the Lady Saints played a doubleheader versus Whitehall. In Game 1, the Saints were outmatched, losing 7-4. SARA CUSTER led with 2 hits and 2 RBI. CASSIDY HAYNER hit a home run in the loss, her 5th of the year. In Game 2, the Lady Saints suffered another loss, this time 8-3. CASSIDY HAYNER and Julia MURDICK added multiple hits, and Kennedy Murphy had 1 hit and 1 RBI in the loss. The JV baseball team has started their season off strong with a 3-1 record, defeating Hoosick Falls, Stillwater, and Cambridge. Coming up, here's what's on tap for this week.
Miami, South Beach, bringing the heat, Can y'all feel that? Can y'all feel that? Jig it out, Here I am in the place where I come let go. In Miami, the base and the sunset low. Every day like a Mardi Gras, everybody party.
We will see you next week on YouTube, so stay tuned.